Alright, so you clicked on today's video to hear me up about Anime Defender's success. Even with the huge controversy going on with the models not being one-to-one with their anime counterpart. For example, here's Anime Defender's Goku and here's Goku. For some reason, people are upset at this fact, but not looking at the bigger picture. We don't want another anime adventure incident when their game got DMCA'd by GameFilm. So before we get into today's video, I just want to say thank you all for 2.5k subs. You guys been showing so much support recently, so let's hit 3k by the end of the year. Anime Defenders released 2 days ago, and it's already putting up big numbers. At the time of this recording, this video, at 10:22 p.m. May 28th, Anime Defenders is currently sitting at 103,000 concurrent users, which is insane. And no, this is not a one-time milestone now, don't get me wrong. Anime Defender has been fluctuating between 92,000 and 100k plus all day long when I would check up on the player count, so that should tell you something about the game. Anime Defender's launch was a success. There wasn't any game-breaking bugs, nor unexpected shutdowns, or not even a data wipe because of early access phase it went through, which was smart because they were able to tackle all problems and adjust what was needed before releasing the game to the public. And I wish more games in general will start doing early access before release, because this needs to be a set standard. I'm not gonna lie. Anime Defenders just set a new standard for how a game should be released. Even though there isn't that much content in the game still feels finished. The game does not feel rushed, and you can tell when a game has been rushed. The hype around Anime Defenders was well deserved, and I just want to thank the development team for giving us an actual game to play, because Roblox has been dry lately and it's been mad addicting. But enough of that, let's talk about a few features here. Alright guys, so here's the map of Anime Defenders. As you can see, the map looks really amazing. The map's not too big and it's not too small either. For a game like this, I think this is a perfect size because everything is right next to each other and it's really easy to get around. Like, you're not lost anything. Challenges right there, you got play, you got summon, leaderboards, etc. And you got raids. And in the very back of one of the spawns, you have trading right here. And you do have to be level 10 to enter this right here. So now that we got the map out the way, let's talk about a few features that the game released with. One being the index. Now this is pretty good for a tower defense game actually, because there's actually an index of all the units you gained. So if you're an overachiever like some people are, or you just want to be a perfectionist in every game you play, this is a really good feature to have. Then right here you have the evolving. Pretty sure you only can evolve mythics out there right now. And then you get your captain. There's quite a decent amount of things you can craft, you know, for a release. This is really good. And I think my favorite model, I might be biased because I'm a Bleach fan, but this Zangetsu mask is pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So you also have rank rerolls, which is basically your stat rerolling. You know, I believe this is something Anime Adventures added later on while this game added release. And then you got everyone's favorite, you know, you got your trait rerolls, you know what I'm saying? Your W features. And there's also a working leaderboard, man. Oh my gosh. You never would have guessed that, bro. You never would have guessed that, right? And then we got the trading. The trading lobby looks really good as well, too. It's not too big. It's not too small. It fits what it needs to be trading. As you can see here, there are multiple booths. You can stand here. You know, you can set up boom, boom, bam. I'm pretty sure you can only trade unique units. Well, not unique. Shiny units, I meant. And you can auction them off like right here. So if I have 2,000 gems, I can get a shiny Goku right here. You know what I'm saying? And also they also have a summon room here, so you don't have to go back to the main lobby, which is really good. So they really thought about this when they were designing this map. They really thought about the hassles and like, oh, what if the players got to keep constantly going back and forth to the main lobby to do stuff? But nah, everything's right here, man. You know, confident enough to say that Anime Defenders released with a lot of features off release. And as you can see here, if we're talking about the game modes, there's only 2 game modes. Well, I'll say about 3, you know, because you got your, you know, your traditional story levels. Then you got your infinites. If you count infinite as a game mode, one that's 2. And then right here, your challenges, you know. Every hour you get to do 3 different challenges, and every hour they reset. So you only can do 1 challenge per hour. Well, you can do 3 challenges per hour altogether, but you only complete 1 level at a time. Like, you can't just repeat the same level, if that makes sense. So as I said earlier, the game doesn't have a lot of content, but the game still feels finished, you know. Even though I am done with the game and I did beat the game in early access, I feel like there's still so much I got to do, especially with the data reset. I got a lot of grinding to do to catch up, literally. Now, this is something I've been holding back off for a while, but now I feel like this is a good time to say this. Is Anime Defenders pay to win? And I would say yes, because Anime Defenders, Even though they do offer items for us to get as a free-to-play player, overall, in my opinion, the game is pay to win only due to one thing, right? Like, yes, we get free rank rerolls. Yes, we get free trait rerolls, you know? I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's the banner. And this is the biggest issue I have with anime defenders. As you can see here in summon, right? The mythics are at 0.25% chance. If you don't know, that's like, I think that's like the same job rate as getting Celestial in anime adventures. To put that in perspective to you. So the reason why I say 0.25 is really low, because as you can see here in this video, as you can see here, this is after the data wipe. This is actually earlier today. I am literally at the mythic pity, all right? And yeah, I was happy to get my first mythic, but it took 20,000 gems for me to get one mythic, which I think it's fair, but it's not unfair at the same time. Because one, the drop rates are too low for the amount of gems we get. Yes, they did buff the amount of gems we get in infinites and everything else, and they also made infinites playable, because I think about when the game first released and during early access, the game doing infinites with no mythics was unplayable, bro. You no matter what you did, you're not passing wave 10 solo. So now that you've seen that clip, right? It sucks that I got my first mythic due to pity. It took over 20,000 gems, and what I'm trying to say is that I think it's highly unfair that players can buy shiny variants of that same units, because it's been confirmed that shinies do 5% more damage than a normal unit, which is a good addition. It would be a good addition if they weren't tradable. And no, I don't think it's worth spending on banner. It's at this point in the time, it's better for me to either farm alt accounts or farm gems on this account, go to the trading server, and buy a shiny mythic for 20,000 gems. You know, I feel like 0.25% is too low, way too low. 0.50 would make a big difference. Either lower the mythic pity or buff the rates, because right now it is unfair to me as a free-to-play player, because now the trading values are screwed. No mythic is gonna hold value because you're able to trade them off, you know, like banner units, you know. So what's the point? So like this, right? Oh no, Flame Dragon King's in banner. I'm not going to spend on it because I can go buy him for 20,000 gems at the trading server, you know what I'm saying? So now banners like this have no impact. What I'm trying to say. And the same thing with the secret units. This is why I think it's pay to win, because if you're like literally, if you're not lucky getting a secret your first spin or your first few spins, and you know, kudos to you for being lucky. But other than that, there's people spending hundreds of thousands of Robux to get one secret unit. And I think that's unfair because one, there's not a lot of content to grind in this game, and two, I feel like secret units should have been something that was attainable for all players by like farming at the same level over and over, you know, not by banner. That's why I don't like that addition. Yes, Anime Adventures had Lulu as the Leo Luch as the banner unit, but what I'm saying is that yeah, that's one secret. All secret units in this game are attainable through banner, and if you don't get it through banner, you gotta spend like 30,000 gems to get it to trading, which is a pay to win aspect, you know, because people can just buy gems to get the secret unit without having to break a sweat, which I think is highly unfair to players like me and our free to play players. So no, this is a hard truth to swallow. If a new update happens, those banners are going to be valuable because one, a lot of people are going to waste their gems trying to get the shiny variant to make the most out of gems that they can to make the most profit. So as of right now, none of these banners hold any value. None of these banners are worth it. And I think that's the biggest issue I have with anime defenders. And I still, to this day, I don't agree with all the secret units being in the banner. That's highly unfair. Now, if we talk about the gameplay for Anime Defenders is well optimized, and one of the things I like the most about the gameplay is that, especially for heal units, I can place a Akainu anywhere but the ground, which is obvious because it's a heal unit, but I could place him in this tree, I could place him right here, on top of the windmill, I could place him right here, I can place him literally right here, literally anywhere that's not the ground. Like usually Anime Adventures, there was like designated areas that were highlighted in like blue or green, whatever it was, color. Place it down, so like right here, boom. I can place them literally right here if I wanted to. I can place them legit. Wait, can I place them right here? Wait, can I? Oh, I couldn't. But that would have been pretty cool. But you get what I'm trying to say though. But yeah, overall, the gameplay, I feel like it's fast paced, you know. It's very fast paced. It's well optimized. And the VFX looks amazing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you on that one. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is guilds. Adding guilds on release, it's already a huge feat by itself. Because, you know, Anime Adventures, it took them about, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, like 12 to 13 updates to actually add guild. You know, they did this off release. And yeah, guys, if you do want to join my guild, we are the Quincy's. I had this guild since release, but um, I need help, man. I need some wells. I need some wells to join my guild, and let's get up there. We're not going to hit leaderboards, bro. I highly doubt we hit leaderboards. It's just not going to happen, man. But yeah, man, if you want to join my guild, just join my Discord server down below. Ping me, whatever you want to do, and I'll invite you in there. We can get this guild popping, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, overall, Anime Defenders is a really good game, and it's really well made. And I can tell that they took the time to develop this game. So, after this video, I will be working on my 24-hour video for Anime Defenders. As you can see here, I finally got my first mythic. So, yeah, guys, I want to keep this short because I am getting ready to move. And I think Thursday night is when I finally move to a different state. So, yeah, guys, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace.